Hello Cody, how are you doing? Oh boy, alright. We're just gonna do some shilling stuff and then we'll get right into it. Oh my goodness, we already have 4 people here. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright. Let's just finish this off real quick and then we will get into the business. Alright, there we go. But yeah, how are you doing, Cody? Please tell me the mic is... yeah, the mic isn't muted. Very, very nice.
Computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Oh no, what's happened here? Oh no, we're good. Wait, what's going on here? Uh-oh. Wait, what? But it... I've got no clue. Oh, I know exactly what happened actually. I'm silly. But yeah, we're almost done here. Alrighty. There we go. Q, welcome. Hello. How are you doing? We got a couple of things to do. Literally only like 3 sketches. I gotta figure out how to do this box over here. Because for whatever reason, I've just got no clue what to do for it. Oh well. Oh, work is... Oh no. Are you alright? Oh, we gotta zip up the turtleneck, cause, like, goodness gracious. It's not even a turtleneck, it's, just a jumper. Kind of a turtle. What do you call a jumper that's like a turtleneck, but specifically, like, is it still called a turtleneck, even though it's a jumper? They put you on register? Oh no. That's no fun. Why did they do that? Were they just short-staffed or something, or is it just, you know, the way things are sometimes? It's just how shifts rotate. Oh no. Oh, you poor thing. Well, I hope next week's better for you. Because it's never fun. It's never fun when something like that happens. Yeah, I hate randomness, right? It's like, why can't things work to a schedule or like a routine? That's just the way life is sometimes. Oops, let's not. I still have no idea how this box works. Oh no. Oh no. You know what? We're gonna get rid of the roughs. I'm gonna get rid of this first panel, so I have nothing else but this to focus on. Of course I did it on the same layer. Goodness. Oh dear. Was he a patron or was he just like some guy? Because you do get some guys every now and again. Monster, how are you doing? How are you doing, Monster? We're busy consoling Cole. Or Koo, sorry. Because of their rather harrowing work experiences. That's about right. That's about right. I hate how sometimes I can eyeball geometry and other times I just struggle. Ugh, net. Oh well. This is why it's important to go through the whole thing right now, so we don't have issues later. That's about right. Oh, a large-chested man. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm doing alright, thanks, Snakes. An hour of homework, yeah. That's the good thing, well, yeah. That's the good thing about university is there's no such thing as homework. At least for like, second and third year. In first year, they do expect you to do, like, you know, a little bit of homework, which, like, sucks, because it's university, it's no longer school. Like, why are you still giving us homework to do? But you know. Otherwise, it's alright. Yeah, homework's just like, I understand why it's there, it's still not going to make me like it anymore. We had this issue the other day. Jeez, like, how lines are placed. Got that. It needs to be more down. Goodness. Kelsey, hi. Hi, how are you doing? Being it? No, not really. It depends on the degree. Here, university is much more, self-paced. At least in STEM. I mean, true, you're always homeworking around, but you're not given, like, sheets to do. That's just not how it is. You have your assignments and you prepare for those. You have your exams and you prepare for those. Apart from that, not really anything, like, not really much is similar compared to school. Alright, we got the box. Oh, and your alt phone. Oh, goodness. Do you have, I can't say that. I try to keep these streams PG. I say try, realistically speaking, not awfully well. How are you going, Cody? Oh. Alright, well, take care. That would have been the clever thing to do instead of mucking around, wouldn't it? To just take one layer and then just repeat it over and over, but that's alright. There we go. Oh, you're moving up. Oh dear. I'm alright, thanks. I've just, you know, I had a busy week, but now I'm a lot less busy. Which is good. Really good, actually. And he's not tracking my mouth. Come on, Clive. Come on, Clive. That's better. That's what you like to see. Hopefully you'll continue to do that. Oh, come on. I need, you know what? Let's turn up mouth smoothness just a little bit. There you go. Go on, monster. What's your miracle? Oh, goodness. Were you alright after it, or was it awfully serious? Slightly different, but that's okay. Oh goodness, was your collarbone alright? Collarbone injuries are rather common. I found with, you know, a couple of friends who rode dirt bikes. Goodness gracious. Wow, that's crazy. Thank goodness you're alright though, like goodness. Sounds like something from a, from a Mission Impossible film. Just casually just leaping off your 25 an hour mile moving moving crashmobile. Oh, goodness. Well, I'm glad you're fine, but still. Oh, that's just harrowing to think about. Final destination. Exactly, very final destination, like. I might move all of this up, actually. You really did. You just... Death gave you an offer and you rejected it. Oh, goodness. I can only hope it isn't like Sleeping Slaves, which you'll know about soon, because you're watching JoJo. It's a little bit like Sleeping Slaves, where you exchange one fate for a different one. Now that I think about it, it's awfully familiar, awfully similar to what we're going to be talking about in this intermission. Oh, I should mention, this is page 3, we've only got 2 left. When we're talking about, like, how long this, this micro story, shall we say, is going to last. Oh, pardon me. Sweet. We got all of that. Now I think we'll do the exact same thing on top. Crystal! Hello, Crystal. How are you doing? How are you doing? This model cannot worry. This model cannot handle drinking water very well, can it? It's a little bit lacking in that department. Oh well. You got hit by another dirt bike. Oh, goodness. Honestly, I think fate is out to get you. I don't want to alarm you, but I think that's one too many near-death experiences for you. Aw, you were called Cute-Coo. How's that make you feel? Oh, all the same story, right. So you got budged by a bike and then you fell off. Right. Okay. This wasn't just some, like, mysterious, you know, force of calamity that was always following you at all times. Alright. That's better. It's still not great, but it's better. A pit bike? Not sure I'm familiar with those. Oh, let's have a cheeky Google search, shall we? What on earth is happening here? Oh, I know what's happening here. Alright, let's get rid of all of that. Sweet. Hit bike is a Oh, right, one of these. Okay. Oh, that's minuscule. Goodness. Goodness gracious, alright. Got a bit of a taste for the extreme dewy monster. Oh, no, you're talking about Shiza, aren't you? Wait, no, you're on Stardust Crusaders, aren't you? No, I think you're talking about Shiza. Because I do apologize. There are going to be many deaths in this series. There are going to be many deaths. But yeah, Shiza is definitely one of the sadder ones. I think I was pretty torn up about Shiza. Season 3, episode 12. Oh no. Yeah, stream's already been going for 35 minutes. It's been going on for a little bit. Been going on for a little bit. And we've just been designing a box this entire time. Could you imagine? Goodness. Okay, I should probably preface this by saying that I've been learning Clip Studio Paint in my spare time. I'm currently drafting up the title page. So the thing that appears before every chapter. For chapter 1, I centered around the idea of fear. For chapter 2, I centered around the idea of family. And for chapter 3, I'm centering it around the theme of freedom. Well, see, here's the thing, like, I've always had the idea of, like, what the box is going to look like, but I've never actually gone out and sketched it, so I'm doing a lot of that work now. It's basically just a small glass box designed to contain liquid to, like, demonstrate, you know, convection and things like that. Like, it's a small box. It's a small container. But yeah, that's its purpose. And basically what you've got in the center here is a huge glass slide with a cutout in the center of it around here. So you can basically slide it through. And you can let liquids throw or like flow through either side. And so the idea is we've got our hot liquids represented by a red dye down here, our cold liquids represented by a blue dye. And then throughout this chapter, the idea is that the liquids homogenize, like they become one. And so that's meant to, you know, while they're talking about how influence works, how to attain it, things like that, this visual will be happening in the background. Oh, thank you. I thought it was rather nice. It's like a nice, cozy, sort of like lo-fi thing. It's one of the pre-made sets that you can get from Streamlabs Prime. I use Streamlabs Prime so I can stream to both YouTube and Twitch. And right now we've got this like really little cozy, this cozy little background, which I like. I think it's nice. Let's reset the calibration because this boy is just not following my mouth. Actually, he's alright. We'll worry about him. It's only when he, like, never decides to follow my mouth is when it becomes annoying. So yeah, we have glass slide that goes through all the way. There we go. And the same thing down here. Basically, yeah. Yep. Yep. This shape reminds me of a Tesseract a little bit. Yeah. I know it looks like a mess of red lines, and that's because it is. But I'm just making sure I've got the geometry correct before I do anything hasty. There we go. Slides all the way through. And then, you know, this tiny gap can be used to pass liquids. There. Should I do more of emergency? Probably, yeah. Wait, what do you mean in a plane? What? Oh, pilot and training. Yeah, of course. Goodness. Hello, Nitro. How are you doing? Alright, then we add the panel back. Yes, yes, that's much better. Much, much better. And then it's all gonna splash into here. There we go. Yep, Yeah, pretty much stock standard for what we want. Alright, glad to see you're doing alright, Nitro. Goodness, that took a while, but we're finally done with panel 3. I think I might forego Clive back here and just have the mug. But who knows? Who knows, who knows, who knows? Oh, wait! Wait. I just had an idea. Oh, I had a really, really good idea, and I think I should probably change up. Oh, but should I? Oh, goodness. If I indulge in my idea, that means everything changes. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Sorry to hear it, Nitro. Right. Should I... I think I'll have that discussion with myself after the stream, because it's the type of conversation I really can't have with you guys. Not because, like, I'm being exclusionary, it's because I have the chance to foreshadow something that, has a payoff way, way, way down the line. But at any rate, I think we'll just keep doing our sketches. Because I think that's what matters more than anything else. This is what happens when I leave planning to the very last minute. I end up having a really, really good idea. And I think to myself, well, damn, I guess that sucks. Anyway. I think I'll keep the top 2 the same, but I might change the bottom 3 to specifically worry about Prefect. Maybe the top 2 is fine with Clive, but then again, like... Again, I really can't tell you what I'm thinking of, but trust me when I say it, it would have it would set up a lot down the line. Could I beat my Fursona in a fight? Yeah, my Fursona is so short and wimpy, which is fine because I am short and wimpy too. If I was fighting against like my Felis characters, absolutely not. I'm not an influence user. I can't do, like, crazy influence shenanigans. Like, you saw what Clive could do. Could save himself from dying of fall damage. Imagine what else he could do with that funky little pocket watch of his. Yeah, against the Felis characters, I'm toast. Goodness gracious. So we got 2 short and wimpy dudes fighting each other. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, MrMewzer is just me as a cat. That's just him. It does sound like a South Park episode, but with South Park, it's children. Oh dear. Anyway. Even though it's an insane detail, I don't think I'll draw prefects in these top two. It's such an insane Actually, you know what? Maybe. You know what? We could do something clever. We could do something clever. I think I know how we can do this. I think I know how we can do this while retaining the original, like, look of every other panel. Because you can imagine, like, these 5 over here are sort of like depictions of the real world. These 4 are more abstractions. So what I can use these for is to deliver story details that are less clear-cut and more interpretive. I think I can do that. But with these 5, we can I think with these 5, we can certainly worry about, you know. We could certainly not, like, have to re-sketch all of these. Oh, that was such a bad box. That's such a better box by comparison. Alright. Arrivederci. Oh dear, I'm gonna yawn. I'm gonna yawn and be... Ugh. Oh, that's just the flow of liquid. There we go. So that begs the question, how am I gonna draw this? I think it's intelligent not to include anyone's faces here. I think that's the intelligent move to make. So we might just sketch out this tiny area here. I think that's what we're gonna do. Oh, what am I doing? Wait, it's not perfectly set. Oh, the box isn't perfectly centered. I was... Oh, that scared me for a little bit. I'm gonna move the box up. Actually, screw the box. Yeah, you heard the construction workers. Occasionally. Occasionally. We do have a little bit of cheeky construction going on, but not too bad. I think we'll do something like that. Yeah, it makes sense for this to be happening in the middle. There we go. I think that's about what we want. What would my rock band name be? Good question. Good question. And I've thought about this a little bit, actually. Strangely enough, not specifically rock band names, but the musical identity of Felis. More specifically, like, each part of the story. It's like, how do I want to present this? You know, what are the, you know. And it can be simple things like, what do I want to draw to? But it could also be other things like, what mood would resonate most? What musical mood would resonate most with the series at certain stages of the story? And so I have different playlists. I believe the playlist that I gravitate most towards, and it's got like a bunch of 80s, well, I wouldn't say a bunch of 80s metal. It's specifically got like songs by CRX and Judas Priest. It's called The Death of Galaxy Reactors. I don't think that could make a good band name, but I do like the way that it rings, I think. But yeah, Death of Galaxy Reactors, if you want to ask like what my band name would be. And it would hella be metal, more so like speed metal, mixed with power metal. Because, you know, I like metal that's just not like, there's more screaming guitars and epic symphonies, more so than, you know, like the deep grumbling and roaring of an electric guitar. But yeah, Judas Priest, big fan of Turbo Lover. I think it's just really inventive how they use guitars in that. And just the overall sound of the song is definitely unique. Kind of reminds me a little bit of what, like, Aerodynamic by Daft Punk. How they treated electronic synthesizers to create a guitar-like sound. Have you checked out the Metal Gear? I have. And while I like it, it's a little bit too crunchy for me. It's not as harmonious as I like, which is a little bit strange, because like a lot of metal is like very, very you know, it's not very harmonious, but I do like harmonious I do like harmonious metal songs, if that makes sense. Anyway, this is the box. This is the box that we're going to be using. I don't mind crunch, but like, crunch does feel like the standard metal sound. And I don't really like going for anything that's standard. Get what I mean? And he's not tracking my mouth movements. Come on. Okay, that's a little bit better. Just a bit, though. Ah, oh well. But yeah, I don't like metal, like crunchy metal sounds like, it's boring is what it is. And I don't like boring songs. I like songs that give me goosebumps. I specifically have like, a collection of songs. I think I call them brain scratch for a reason. Because they always, it always feels like they're at the back of my mind for some reason. Let's have a... there's definitely going to be more songs added to the playlist. And it's hardly even a playlist. Brain Scratch. We've got Flamingosis, Another Day at 9 to 5. We got Mewzer, Autumn in Undella. We got Fake Laugh for Better For Me. Matt Maltese, As the World Caves In. Battle Ho-Oh Remastered from Heart Gold Soul Silver. Turbo Lover from Turbo Lover from Judas Priest. Jade from Monsune, and then Aerodynamic from Daft Punk. And I'm probably going to chuck Touch from Random Access Memories in there as well, because that's the song that the crunch of... Okay, there's a different... Well, I'm still gonna call it standard if... It's like, I don't like the crunch... Crunchy guitars in metal are so common. I just like going for sounds that are unique and interesting. Oh, and I should probably add, what is it? Tekken Tag Tournament Ogre theme. Because that's a really, really good song. In fact, we're gonna... Actually, I could get DMCA for this, but fuck it. This is the song that we've got right here. Listen to this. This is phenomenal. This is a phenomenal track right here. Very, very underrated. I think so, more so than, like, when you get into the song, where it has, like, the, sort of, how do I describe it? Sort of the wavy, composition of string instruments is something that really resonates with me. I know it's not playing through on audio and something happened. Oh goodness. Oh goodness, thank you so much, Luna, for the follow. Thank you so much. And for whatever reason... Oh goodness, I'm gonna have to change that alert box. Yeah, we got a follow on the Twitch. Moving up in the world, aren't we? Anyway, this is the box. I'm gonna keep this the way it is. I'm gonna keep it rather centralized. Because we do not want... Is that roughly in the center? Yep. Yep, that's in the center. You love to see that. Yeah, I hate to be paranoid, especially, you know, thanks for the follow, Luna. But you know, there are issues of the dreaded things, the dreaded hate rates. It's not fun. I really hope it's not an IP logger. That would be bad. I'm gonna have to look through my retweets again. All the way down, all the way down. Keep her going down, keep her going down, keep her going down, keep her going down. her going down, keep her going down. Gonna get there eventually. Just give it a second. Come on. Here we are. Nothing there. Nothing there. Let's have a look at the paste bins. And then this as well. Just a general precaution. Would you consider the... Oh, hell yeah. But, okay. See, here's the thing. Doom games are crunch, but they're like, very symphonic. Because, like, I think, rather deliberately, Mick has composed a lot of those songs to utilize very, very niche sounds instead of the standard, like, guitar crunch. I think like the best example of the Doom soundtrack is probably like, it's got to be BFG Division, surely. It's like wow, 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 but like even like you hear the crunch of the guitar. I think I don't know which songs he used a chainsaw. I don't know which songs he mixed a chainsaw in. But yeah. Oh no, I'm seeing Lunar already. I can only hope it's not a bot. Oh well. That's why we stream with a VPN, eh? So we don't have to worry about that. And hey, it's an it's another follower to the list. But yeah, considering they're not chatting, I'm gonna safely say that that's just an IP logger. I think I might actually bookmark this, so I don't have to, like, figure it out. The composer used a chainsaw and an all-metal band choir. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's so much opportunity. I feel like a lot of, I think when you just add more and more instruments onto, or like, into a choir, you can create a lot of very interesting sounds. Especially with metal guitars. I've always had a fantasy of, like, you know, what if we had an orchestra, like an orchestra, sort of like, yeah, no, I'd say a symphonic orchestra, a little bit smaller. Maybe, yes. Maybe a bit smaller, maybe not. But the singers, or like a jazz orchestra. Let's just say a jazz orchestra, but the metal guitars were the singers. If that makes sense. And like, I have a very gifted friend, very, very talented friend, who told me that's just basically prog metal and prog rock. But like, that just wasn't the sound I was going for. Because I think a lot of those prog rock and prog metal bands, such as Dream Theater, they sound very, very doomy, if that makes sense. And like Doom, the original game, I should say. And not to say that's a bad thing, that's just not the sound that I'm going for. I like my music to be full of vitality. Less so like a very, so like, while very beautiful melodic tune, it still feels soft in a way. And I don't like soft music. Well, I do like soft music, but when it comes to my metal, I like very, high energy stuff. But yeah, anyway, that's just me. I'm very, very niche when it comes to my music tastes.
computers now have
Like, I'm the kind of guy who saw Black Sabbath, or like heard a couple of Black Sabbath songs, and I'm like, eh. But like, I'm a fan of Akadaka. Like D4C, Thunder, Highway to Hell. Those are all fantastic songs. Anyway, what was I doing again? Oh yeah, right, drawing, or at least trying to. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, the good thing is, we have one more follower. Oh wait, we don't even have one more follower. Ah. They must have followed and unfollowed. Yeah, that's a bot. Great. We're still stuck at 14 followers. No. That's never fun. Slow, sad voice part in their heavy songs. Ah, I can get that. It's a conflicting tone. But, you know. I'll have to, like, share some of my playlists with you, or, like, some of my music tastes once we're, like, offline. Or, like, once we're done streaming today, Coda. Coo. Goodness. Ugh, I'm messing up all of my words, and it's depressing. Oh, dear. There we go. How large is this? Oh, wait, that's what I was looking for, not this garbage over here. Don't be. Aw, thanks. But still, like, ugh. What am I even saying? Ugh. But yeah, I think a lot of people give shit for AC/DC just because of the vocals. But like, the melody of those songs is incredible. Big fan. I think the strength of a really good song is how much it stands up when you transpose it over to a different medium. For example, I don't know if you've heard of this, but there was a sort of like a satire band called Two Cellos, and they would do covers of hard rock songs on cellos, and literally just two cellos. And they did one of Thunder. Yeah. They did one of Thunder, and like, I'll link you the video. It sounds incredible. And it still sounds incredible despite being on like a completely foreign instrument. Like a cello. It's not the furthest thing from a metal guitar, but it's pretty far. Thunder, two cellos. There we go. Thunderstruck. Why did I keep calling it Thunder? You know what I mean. Goodness. Wait, have they only done Thunderstruck, or is there, or are there other things that they've done? Oh, they've done other things. I'll have to look. But then again, it is literally 2 cellos, like... Sorry, 2 cellos is cool, but... You know, it's not the type of music that I can religiously listen to. I need to have a look at hardcore violin. Roundtable Rival by Lindsay Sterling. That's probably going to be funny. Anyway, I'm going to queue these up, play them as muted, just so they're in my history, so I can come back to them. Sweet. There we go. And that's there. Go back to the regular YouTubers. Switch to the counter, and then MrMewzer, and it is me. Hi, it is MrMewzer. I have to look at Beta Bio. Oh, Beta Bioshock. There we go. Oh goodness, that's an ancient type. Oh good, I don't know how to feel about that. Ugh, yuck. Or when they just play the violin really fast. I think violins are really good, like, especially, like, in very, sort of like power metal, or like symphonic power metal. When they have that droning accompaniment to them. Listen to Run from Final Fantasy 13-2 soundtrack. Very nice. But yeah, I think if you're aware of Jotaro's theme in JoJo's, there is a violin, there's like a group of violins that have that like as like the thing goes in the background. But yeah. The title theme, Dark Cloud. Weird. I'll have to check it out though. Oh, same. Like, YouTube is really good for recommending... Oh, pardon me. Very niche pieces of music. Like, very, very good for that. Like, stupidly good for that. And I have no idea why they keep doing it. It's crazy. There we go. And it goes this way. Ratchet and Clank. I think I've listened to a little bit of the Ratchet and Clank soundtrack. Overall, very good. You know whose game's soundtrack I can really get down with? Spyro. Very big fan of Spyro. I'm midway through Year of the Dragon, 100%ing Year of the Dragon. And I'm on the final world right now. Wait, no, I'm not on the final world. I think I've got one world, then I'm on the penultimate world, shall we say. Yeah, they're both Insomnia. Both Insomnia devs. Oh yeah, the first 3 Spyros. Then we've got, oh goodness, what are the next 3 Spyros called? What were their names? It was, oh, what was it? Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, wasn't it? Yep. Oh goodness, this mess. You want to know Spyro Enter the Dragonfly? The game where you can literally beat it in 2 minutes because the devs forgot to add collision on the side of... Oh no. Deadass, do you want to see a Spyro Enter the Dragonfly speedrun? Let's have a look at the very first speedrun that was performed by Tuval. There you are, Tuval. So this is a run performed by the guy who found the trick. That's when Universal bought out the IP. Fucking Universal. Yep, and as a result, it was awful. Crazy how when a game isn't developed by the original devs, it turns out to be hot garbage. I'll preface this by saying that the trick you're about to see, this guy down here, Tuval, discovered the trick. And now Spyro's in the final boss fight. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's awful. That is just awful. Yep, final Ripto boss. Very nice. There you go. Yeah, this is the entire speedrun is this one boss fight. Timed from game of control to Spyro to control loss. This run uses a new skip which I found, which uses Spyro's head bash to slip through a seam to access Ripto very, very early. This skip saves almost 50 seconds over the old method of abusing lag to bypass the gate before performing swim in air. To swim to Ripto's lair. You beat... He did beat it in 69 seconds. Funny. There's more credits than gameplay. Yep. Sounds like it. Yep, and this guy, Tuval, discovered it. Let's see, hold up. If we go to sort by popular. Ripto's Rage, any percent? Oh, yep. Yep, that would do it. That would include, Oh, I imagine what that would include. That would include, oh, he's got Enter Lilypad Ride without Yoshi. I think I know which skip is going to be in this one. We need to go all the way to... No, that's Ripto's lair. Where's Gulp Skip? Here we are. Yeah, we're looking at Spyro runs, and specifically Tuval's Spyro runs, because he pretty much pioneered most of these skips that you're about to see. So I think this skip was known, but no one could do it. Or like, no one had developed a method to skip into Gulp, which is one of the bosses in the game. Yep, so what he basically does is he aligns himself on the edge of here. And yep, that's just the skip. This whole thing took about maybe, like, I don't know. I thought it was like 4 years to discover it, and no one could do it. And then this man, after about a week of, like, worrying about, you know, finding a skip, did it. And yeah, there's a brilliant video by the Rixer called The Man Who Broke Spyro in Half, all about Tuval. Because Tuval has developed skips in every single one of the original PS1 Spyro games. They've basically gone on to form their own category because of how much of the game they skip. I think he's pioneered what? Gulp Skip, Nork Skip, or like Nork's Lair Skip, and then Sorcerer Skip as well. Those are like the 3 that he's pioneered. And then he also developed a huge skip in Mario Sunshine, which saved like something stupid like 14 minutes or something like that. But yeah, really, really cool. I think most of his time is spent on Link's Awakening nowadays. Sometimes I feel so bad when and someone you know what? People say that a lot about, what is it called? It's called Getting Over It. Because the game was built to be very hard, and then people were like, I'm gonna finish it in like a minute. Yes, I saw SM64. That totally faked it. Yep. No, you cannot do... Actually, people have probably done SM64 blindfolded, haven't they? At least like 16 star or well, not 1 star, but definitely 16 star. You know what? I think the most impressive blindfolded speedrun out there is blindfolded speedrun of Punch-Out. Especially because like a lot of the fights require visual cues as well as audio, but they can only use audio. Oh, there are blindfolded speedrunners for SM60. Oh, that's crazy. How do you even do that? How do you sit yourself down, think to yourself, yes, I want to play the game without seeing it. Absolutely mental. Check out SM64, they have an extremely specific method. I'll have to check that out. Let's see. SM64 Blindfold speedrun. Oh no. Ai, j'ai peur. Eh, oui, oui. Yeah, obvious cheater fakes blindfolded speedrun. Very nice. SM64 blindfolded by Bubseer in 1:49:59. 16-star blindfolded in 24 minutes. Oh, goodness. And then Cheese reacts to obvious cheater fakes blindfolded. SM64 speedrunner. Oh, goodness. I'll need to have a look at Cheese. They listen for sounds and punch to see if they're at a... So you're literally talking about echolocation. What the hell? You can't legitimately say, oh yeah, they use echolocation. No! No, bullshit. Cheese is good to watch. He feels legitimate. Oh, of course. No, Cheese is like, he is the world record holder, is he not? Didn't he, like, get the world record on a charity live stream? SM64speedrun.com, and then we got 120 star. Oh, he used to have it 7 months ago, damn it. And then he was beat out by 4 seconds. Damn. Simply had it, and then Punkation before them. Actually, no. I think Simply, I remember Simply got it. Then it was Cheese, and then Batora. Which I can only imagine people popped off for. Whatever VC is. Virtual Console, I see. And then Emulator. Cool. And then native hardware is just quicker. Which is very, very rare. Very rare to see. In 70 star, these are a bunch of people that I just do not know about. Cheese is at 9th. 16 star. Yes, Slippery Nip. Thank you, Something Salt, for telling me about that, man. Then you have 1-star speedruns. You got Akira there. Then you got 0-star Akira again. Anyway, that's fun. Fun, fun, fun. I used to watch a bit of Punkation whenever I just went onto Twitch to, like, watch SM64 speedruns. He would constantly be grinding. Constantly be grinding. Grind never quit with that, man. Grind never quit. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna yoink this over and bring it over here so I get a good sketch. There you go. I didn't have a nostalgia critic phase. I grew up in a generation knowing Nostalgia Critic as, like, the meme guy. Less so than, like, you know... less so than being the Nostalgia Critic himself. But yeah, I knew of the Nostalgia Critic, and, like, AVGN as well, but I just never went out of my way to seek out their content. I'm a pretty, like, I'm still a fairly, small Twitch baby. Like, I don't use Twitch a lot. I think the only time, like, the only motivator for me to use Twitch heaps is that one of my friends, his boyfriend streams DBD onto Twitch, which was super weird hearing about it for the first time. I'm like, wait, your boyfriend's actually a Twitch streamer? And he's like, yeah. But yeah. Good old Lockley. You gotta love him. Very, very weird. Yeah, AVG, and yeah, the critic has definitely gotten worse. I believe, like, listening to an interview, like, I don't think he even writes his own scripts anymore. I think he's literally akin to, like, a paid actor. It's kind of sad to see, honestly. But yeah, I only really know him as the meme man nowadays. What are some other old school YouTubers that you should definitely watch? Joel, Vinesource, they're still kicking. They're still kicking around. I don't know if they talk to Simple Flip still. Probably, but I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna look. Actually, I can flip this whole thing at the end. Which I think I might do now. Mirror layer, bring it over. Kind of a sleeper pick, but I haven't actually watched a lot of Germa's live streams. Said he refused to watch the 2016 Ghostbusters because he thought it looked bad, which is honestly anyone's opinion. Oh, it did? Oh, goodness. That's fair. It's so, like, it's really, really unfortunate when, like, anything groundbreaking for, you know, social justice turns out to be a flop. Lynx Games, thank you so much for the subscription. It's such a shame when, like, anything that is, like, pro-social justice turns out to be a flop. Even when it's not a flop, like, people got pissed at Captain Marvel. Which, I don't know. I think a lot of that is unwarranted because I did genuinely enjoy Captain Marvel. Just a little bit of, you know, how her character was handled. That was a little bit, eh. It's been so long since well, I say that. But, like, Marvel is starting to turn that around. If you keep up with What If, which is like the animated series, there was an episode about Agent Carter, you know, the woman that Steve Rogers, or, like, you know, the British agent that Steve Rogers falls in love with, like, goes back in time at the end of Endgame, and let's be honest, if you think that's a spoiler, you know, tough luck, honey. But yeah, goes back to her at the very end of Endgame. There was an episode about whether, like, what if she was the one that received the super soldier serum. And that was very, like, pro women's rights. And, like, pro message of, you know, a woman having the tough guy role for a change. Which, like, we haven't really seen en masse in pop culture ever since, you know, characters like Ellen Ripley. Because I still hold in my heart that Ellen Ripley is, like, the groundbreaking female lead. But yeah, no, still, What If and Agent Carter becoming Captain Britain, or Captain England, was definitely fun to watch. I like that a lot. I love Ripley so much. Genuinely. I think I've told this story once. I took, like, especially, more so with, like, the hairstyle, but, you know, in tiny ways, the demeanor, the way I've crafted Eve. Because, like, especially, like, Eve's hairstyle is, like, very, very, like, crazy and 80s. Because, like, I wanted to have in my mind, like, okay, I don't want to draw women just having straight, boring hair. And so, you know, I looked towards, I think it was Ellen Ripley, Winona Ryder, especially, when it came down to like, okay, how am I gonna design Eve? And then pretty much the rest was intuition. I gave her more subdued hair in part 3. And you might notice that the more wild a character's hair gets, sort of the more personal freedoms they are. At my likes and sub count, I'm gonna have to look at that. How did I get 7 likes? When did this happen? What? Okay, well apparently I'm doing something right. How? That's crazy. I didn't even notice. Yeah, sub counts at a cheeky 66. What do you mean it's 73? 73 people have not subscribed off of the stream alone. That's crazy. Oh, shut up, Telegram. I went from 65 to 73 in a single stream. What the fuck? Goodness. Well, consider me confounded then. That's crazy. Now I have 9. Goodness gracious, that was... I didn't even notice. That's silly. Alright, well... I'm just glad people like the stream, honestly. But yeah, anyway, talking about Ellen Ripley, yeah, I wanted to... well, like, more specifically, a tiny design detail that I think I might, you know... It's something I like to have fun with. You nearly jumped another 10 and... That's silly, isn't it? That's so weird. But yeah, the more agency a character has, the more wild their hair will get. Because, like, especially with Prefect, at the very beginning of Chapter 3, he ends up having really straight hair, but by the time he ends up, like, getting a little bit more scuffy and a little bit more roughed up. And I definitely want, like, if you thought Eve's hair was frizzy before, just you wait, because it's only going to get more crazy and wild. We're going to have to worry about this, though. Because this is very boring over here. I might make all of this bigger, who knows. Aye. Anyway, but yeah, that's a tiny design detail for you to look out for, especially like in the coming chapters. Right. I know why. It's because this is way too low. The size of this is alright, but like, yeah, it's far too low. How much time have we got left? We got about 45 minutes. I reckon we can finish off one last sketch. I'm still pretty sus on this, but yeah. I suppose we can try and figure something out. I think it's just mostly due to, like, how I've drawn his torso. Maybe if I, like, angle him, it might work better, but, you know. For the time being, it'll just have to do. I'll come back to it, don't worry. Especially before, like, I do the line work, which will be tomorrow's job. I can't believe I got 18, or, like, 8 likes. That's crazy. That's insane. I'm in disbelief. But yeah, anyway, I don't want to overshadow Links, thank you so much for your subscription. It does mean a lot to me. Right. That's insane. 8 wow. Crazy what you can get when you don't beg for likes. Stops disliking. People are disliking it? Honestly. Honestly. Oh, you guys are ratchet. Oh, you meant the other way around. Okay. I see what you mean. Let's have a look at the actual stream, because it doesn't show me dislikes on my streams. Yeah, it's perfect 8-0. That's sick. That's so silly. That's so weird. Yeah, we got donos. Also, I have a commissions form now, so that's going to be fun. Right. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, right. We got to draw Clive. Clive's the last boy that we have to draw. Then we're done. You know what? I might do something simple like get rid of all of this. This is clearly a problem for us, so if we can just nuke it and get rid of it, then that might just be the best way of doing things. It's his left wrist, so it won't matter an awful lot. And, you know, same thing can go for, like, Clive over here, which we might use as a template, actually. There we go. Sweet. I can't... 73 subscribers, goodness. We were on 65 when the stream started. Yeah. That's something that kept me busy the other day, is that I had 2 people who would commission me for work. And so in between worrying about what's his face? In between worrying about, you know, in between worrying about schoolwork, I also had that to work on, so that was fun. Thankfully, the comic page was a little bit more lenient, so I didn't have as much on my plate, but still, it wasn't great. It wasn't great. Oh, goodness. So, here's a funny thing, right? I'm currently in a raffle that says the comment with the least likes in 24 hours gets a $10 Steam card. So it's like a fun little thing. And because, like, I don't have a lot of people, or, like, I get shafted by the algorithm rather frequently, I thought, yeah, why not? And now I'm getting people who are sabotaging me by deliberately liking my comment. These are people I do not know, by the way. These are people that I just do not know. One day you should be in a MrBeast video to try and get some money. Oh, maybe. Nah, it does... MrBeast is very, 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 very successful, but I could never be him. I could never be in one of his videos either, like, goodness. Goodness, can you imagine? But, like, who knows? Who knows? If the opportunity arises, I think you should absolutely take it. Like, for example, I went to McDonald's the other day because we have, like... I don't know if you guys have it in America, but over here we have something called the Monopoly game. And essentially, it's like a month-long promotion at McDonald's. And basically, like, you buy meals, you get little stickers that come with your meals, and they rip off, like, you rip them off, and you can get prizes from them. So they can range from, like, a fancy new car, where you have to get, like, 3, 1 in 1,000. Yeah, you get Monopoly. So, completely by chance, I happened to get a $50 fashion voucher from my $13 McDonald's lunch. And so I thought, ooh, that was nice. That was very, very nice indeed. If you see one of my videos, I ate ghost chili pepper. Why would you do that? Excuse you? Excuse you, that is just not right. No, that is just not correct. No. Ay. I'm gonna have to look at your videos now. This is brilliant marketing, you know that? Because not only have you given me a story, you've given me an opportunity, you've given me a reason to check out your channel. Fabulous marketing. Links Games, let's have a look at you. 34 subscribers, very nice. Very nice, we appreciate you. Where's your ghost chili peppers? I'm curious, you've done these as shorts, haven't you? What? Maybe inappropriate to some users, goodness. Have you tagged them as shorts? Huh. Don't know why you've done that, but... Oh, it's only some of your videos. Oh, that's weird. Anyway, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Where on earth are your ghost chili peppers, my friend? Ghost. No. You weren't joking. Oh, no. No. Oh, who cares? I mean, look. Oh, that's feral. You nasty, nasty person. Oh, goodness. I kid, but seriously, get help. I kid, but seriously. Goodness gracious. Oh. Could you imagine? Ay, ay, ay. Anyway. I cannot believe that I'm on 73 subscribers right now. That's crazy. I'll suspect some of them will, like, get nuked off my sub count, but, like, who cares? Who cares, who cares, who cares? 3 concurrent 8 likes. That's silly. I still can't believe that. Anyway, we're about to end off stream, but before we do that, we need to finish off one final panel, and then that'll be the stream for today. We've got this done, this done, this done, this done, then we'll have that done. It's okay if you drink something underage. Is it, like, prohibited by law? I'm curious. Caffeine drinks law. By law, energy drinks, yeah, nothing about that. Age. What about that? Teens are probably drinking too much caffeine. Yep. Can 13-year-old... Yeah, is that children and adolescents should never consume energy drinks and they should drink plain water after routine exercise. I mean, that's true. That contain extra calories and contribute to obesity and tooth decay. I'm aware. Is it legal to sell energy drinks to under 16s? Members are reminded that there are currently no age restrictions. Huh? That's weird. It is not illegal to sell energy drinks to under 16s. Okay, right. It's an industry agreement. That makes sense. Something like 32 was in Bang. It's crazy. But, you know, I think caffeinated drinks are fine. Just do not drink them more regularly than water, for instance. Like, for example, soda water is pog. It's good for your skin, because you're, like, getting hydrated off of water. It's got a nice tangy taste to it too, and it's bubbly. It's bubbly. It makes drinking water more interesting. Because, like, drinking flat water never appealed to me. I've only drunk flat water when I'm, like, oh, pardon me. When I'm, about to go to bed, and then I have a glass of water by my bedside. But I've never had, like, flat water just on its own. Cocaine energy drink. They probably did back in the day. You remember that Coca-Cola was made from cocoa leaves? Or from leaves from the cocoa plant. Which was used as an analgesic. Like, cocaine was used as an analgesic. Which, if you're not aware, an analgesic is something used, typically in dentistry. I think to confer... Oh, what is it? Oh, pardon me. Analgesics, they... Oh, come on, second year pharmacology. Come in clutch. I believe cocaine is a vasoconstrictor, so you do not bleed as much from your mouth. That's one. It's also a blocker of nociceptors, I think. Strange how Pepto-Bismol and root beer can Huh? A smell. Okay. Okay. Alright, that makes way more sense. Ah, yes, how they can sleep similarly. Honestly, Q, you had me worried there. You had me worried there, Q. Goodness gracious, Q. Could you imagine? Ah, yes, root beer and Pepto. They sleep similarly, you know. Alright, enough of that. Anyway, big ass button right around there. I think. But yeah, I don't know. It's an industry standard not to sell caffeinated drinks to minors, but it's not illegal. Dynapep has... No, that doesn't sound right. Milligrams. So what you're saying is that it has 24 grams of caffeine in it. I think you've added another 0 there. That sounds insane. Am I on caffeine? No, I'm not. I don't drink caffeine. I mean, my drug of choice is usually alcohol. I like to have a glass of wine every now and again. But yeah. It really has that. Oh, goodness. But you're drinking Bang, you're not drinking Dynapep. Although I imagine it's something similar. You know it's the most screwed up thing, right? And I genuinely think this is like a health hazard. I've heard reports of like energy drinks being sold alongside alcohol. And if you're not aware, having a depressant and a stimulant in high concentrations in your body can lead to arrhythmia. And arrhythmia is like irregular heartbeats. And I don't know if because I've drunk caffeine while under the influence of like alcohol. I think I had about maybe let's say 3-ish standards in my system at the time. And so basically my heart started racing. Your heart really races when you've like drunk caffeine and alcohol. It's not good, and I have no clue why you would offer caffeinated drinks alongside alcohol at any event. It just seems like really, really irresponsible to me. But I don't know. There's obviously things I don't know, but that's just my input. Do you enjoy it? Pardon me. Oh, pardon me. Sorry about that. Do you enjoy it? Nice. So, funny you should ask that. I have a wine subscription. And basically what I have is like, Mum, let me have it, lol. It's alright. Just don't drink too much of it. Because, like, really, what you do as a teenager sets your body up for life. Try and be as healthy as you can while you're young. But, you know, it's okay to have an energy drink every now and again. Just don't go hard on it. Because eventually, you're going to be all grown up, and you're going to have to be you're going to be responsible for your own body. You're going to have to worry about things like including enough dietary fiber in your life. That's why I went on the whole trail mix binge. I have trail mix as a snack. I don't have chips. I have chips occasionally, but I usually have trail mix as a snack. That's just something that I've come to develop over time. Is like, you know, knowledge over how to diet myself. Because, like, your boy has to stick thin. And your boy has to have enough energy to be able to go for morning runs. I go for morning runs. Like 5K morning runs every single morning. It is the best. But yeah. Yeah, it's, you know. With enough time, you come to realize that, okay, I probably should diet. And then when you end up dying. Face reveal at 100 subs. Face reveal never. I have a plan, right? If I ever hit it off big, and chances are I probably won't. But if I'm ever seen in public, it's going to be under a mask. I'm not going to tell you which type of mask, but it's going to be under a mask. I've thought about this a lot. Well, haven't really. I've fantasized about it, because you do like to fantasize about the future in small ways. But you never expect anything. But yeah. Oh, right. He's meant to have a little schloopy, and then skloopy, and then indenty. So who's the dude in your earlier videos? There's no dude in my earlier videos. That is a lie. Oh, I know. What if you forgot to turn your webcam off? Ah, now here's the thing. Here's the thing. Right now, there is no webcam. What you are seeing right now is a game capture. It's not my actual webcam. It's like my character that's being controlled using my webcam. But there is nothing in there's nothing such as a face cam within my stream layout, if that makes sense. Yeah. I think a couple of, I mean, my friends have seen my face. I've posted my face to Twitter, but I don't think I've shown myself talking. Just because, like, you know, you gotta keep up the brand. The brand right now is that the characters that I draw, like, for example, this VTuber right here, do a Fortnite montage or play Roblox. Ew, yucky. No, I'm an art boy by heart. I'm gonna show you something. Yeah. Uni stuff. 3rd year. What the hell ever. Right. This character... Oh, actually, that's a bad photo of him. This boy over here, one of my characters called Tom Clive. Art is boring. Aww. But people like it. Apparently 73 people like it. But you know, I'd like to do some gaming on this channel though. Maybe not Fortnite or Roblox, maybe something more, maybe more story-based. But you know, these places are nice and chill. Doesn't necessarily have to be boring, it just can be quiet. Quiet's nice. I like quiet. But other times it can be a nice conversation. Don't apologize, it's fine. I know you're joking. I know you're joking. And if you're not, I've put you in a position where you're forced to respond due to the social contract. Nah, Fortnite's still around. Fortnite's still around. And you know, people give, you know, a lot of flack for Fortnite because like, oh, children play this game. And like, it's still a good game. Fortnite is still a good game at the end of the day. Like, a lot of my friends got their start on YouTube playing Fortnite. Because, like, it's genuinely a good game. My little brother used to play a lot of it when he was in high school. But, like, nowadays, oh, what does he play? I think he plays Apex. I think I've seen him play Apex a little bit. That's kind of what he does in his spare time. I should meet up with him. Oh, it's been so long. I'm pretty bad at, like, meeting up with family. It's... I don't know. I'm a little bit of a hermit boy. But not, like, not too much of a hermit boy. Just, like, you know. I'm not outwardly social, like, socially outgoing. I enjoy small, nerdy times such as this. That's not a finger. Oh, you criminal. We need to draw a hand from the ground up. Ugh, enough of this. So long. Let's go into roughs and let's get rid of all of that too. Maybe Minecraft too. I love Minecraft. I especially like doing hardcore Minecraft. That's always fun. My modus operandi, whenever I go onto a new server, is to basically sweat it out for 2 days, or like 3, until I get a haste beacon, and then I spend the rest of the time on that server just grinding and, like, building stuff. I definitely take from the Filza school of rush the early game, get things like a haste beacon, kill the wither, get an elytra, not in that order, so I can just get onto building. Halo Bloons Tower Defense. You watch a lot of Ultrive and Josh, I can tell. Ooh. Now, there's no need for that. There's no need. Boys, no fighting. No fighting in my Twitch chat, please. Goodness. Right. Yeah, I don't know. 1v1 you. You know what? I have a funny story. We basically, okay, so like, I live in college. There are like, what I can only describe as corridors, because like the whole thing is based around corridors. College in more so the residential sense, because like over in Australia, we have the university, but we also have like smaller houses, sort of like fraternities. But you know, they're more, they're bigger and there's less of them. Are there people I'm not seeing here? Like in terms of viewers, or like I don't know what you're talking about. Sweet. Oh, come on. His thumb is meant to be over here, because I'm foolish. That's okay, we can quickly repurpose this. Can we? Sort of. This is silly. This is very, very silly. Let's get rid of all of this. Cool. Bye-bye. So long. Is there a separate chat for... Oh, yeah. No, there's a separate chat for Twitch. But no one's chatting on Twitch at the moment. We got Princess... We got, like, Princess Rosalina, who is Crystal on Twitch, but we don't have like anyone we don't have like anyone actively chatting on Twitch apart from Crystal. Twitch is just kind of there for like people to, you know, join if that's what they're, if like they're searching around on Twitch, because like I haven't streamed on Twitch that often. I've only done it for about a week. And I've heard like the early game of Twitch is very very one-sided, very unbalanced, very unbalanced game Twitch is. I've got no clue what I'm doing with this hand. I think I might leave that till off stream. Because I just don't want to have this again. Links where you going on about soon there will be nothing, and when you go down, houses turn into... Oh goodness. That's crazy. Anyway, I think we're gonna leave it there, because I've just got no clue what's happening, and chat is devolving. But yeah, thanks so much for your subscription links, very cool. But I really do gotta go. I really gotta go now. Ugh. We got quite a bit done. We basically finished off the sketch, which is my main goal for today. But there's like a couple of things that I'll do in my own time. But yeah, it's been fun. Yeah, take care. And yeah, I'll see you later.